You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, so here's our Pendulum deck. I'm definitely going to update this deck by the end of the episode. I just realized I have 2 of these now too. I have to update this deck 100% by the end of the episode. I have to really, at the end of the episode, I'll kind of go through everything. This is also probably going to go in here. Probably this too. Probably this too, actually. I'm going to go through all of my Pendulum cards to see exactly what I have. And I'm probably going to do a rundown at the end, because you guys do tell me to play Pendulums. I didn't really... 3 Oath Dragons. We have a lot of stuff for Pendulums, so we might have to go through with this and play a next episode. But I don't have a lot of personal experience playing Pendulums. The only Pendulum deck I've really ever played... I played Dino Mist before, and that's about it. Like, I other than that, I never really... Like, I learned the Magician Pendulum, like, combos... probably in like 2018 when I was going to regionals regularly, because I tried to learn every deck's combos. But since then, I have not touched Pendulums whatsoever. So I'll go through a rundown at the very end of the episode. Okay, so honestly, Coin Flip Lost, not the worst hand. We have Photon Thrasher, which is a free summon. Photon Advancer, which is also a free summon when you control Photon Thrasher. And then the Summoning Curse and Fiendish Chain... and this, and Solemn Warning. Our opponent is playing King Sarcophagus, our arch rival. And honestly, Summoning Curse with King Sarcophagus against this deck, again, going first, it would have been really good. But look, this is just another card that it's good going first, but not fantastic going second. If you look at our deck, in reality, a lot of our cards are not that great going second. Like Dimension Fissure, what is this doing second? I mean, your opponent already establishes a board, it's not that great. Necro Valley, you know, they establish it. We have a lot of cards in our deck that aren't fantastic going second. Solemn Warning, Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warning. Like, there's a lot of cards in our deck that are not that great going second. So, Summoning Curse is just kind of another one. It definitely is like a worst version of... It's a worse version of Summon Limit, for sure. They're going to go Dark Vampire, okay. The Zombie Vampire, not Dark Vampire. In a lot of ways, it's worse because it forces your opponent to banish a card, or us. It forces the player to banish a card. We milled stuff we want to mill, actually. Those are great mills. Battling Box's Spar is gone, and so is Uppercutter. So now we don't have to draw the brick. That's good. They're going to pick something out of all these cards. A lot of choices. Honestly, oof, that's not a bad one. This is the Horus Deity. I didn't realize we could do this. Special summon a Battling Boxer from your graveyard. Why not? Why not? Yeah, special summon. Why not? What a lucky break. I don't know if that's going to help at all in the end, but I mean, I'll take a free level 4 monster. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me in some way. Like maybe Photon Thrasher. Oh, they're wasting a Call by the Grave on it. I bet you our opponent thinks we're actually playing Battling Boxer too. that's the crazy thing. Yeah, I mean, so what's cool is we baited out this for free. But the thing is, Call by the Grave is one of those cards that is absolutely just useless against us. It's been more useful lately because we've been adding hand traps, which have created problems for us. Our deck is in a weird spot where the more meta we become, the more our opponent's cards are good against us. Thank God they discarded that by the way. our other arch rival. The more meta cards we add, the better our deck gets, but at the same time, the more meta cards we add, the more of our opponent's cards, like Called by the Grave, suddenly become useful, and that actually does suck, because Called by the Grave literally has been dead against us for over 100 episodes, and now it comes up sometimes. We have Ash, we have Ghost Ogre, so we have cards sometimes that, you know, it goes bad for us. So we'll see what we draw here. Double Fiendish Chain's not bad. Okay. What do we summon here? Double Fiendish Chain isn't terrible. I guess we start off with him. Summon him out. I think that's no questions asked. I think we special summon this dude out again. No questions asked there. Another question is, where do we go from here? Wonky Quartet's not bad. Wonky Quartet is not terrible in this situation because it outs 3 monsters. Assuming everything goes well, it outs 3 monsters. And then for the follow-ups, we have Fiendish Chain, Solemn Warning, Summoning Curse. Assuming everything goes well. Unfortunately, I don't know that everything will go well. We also can just summon Galaxy Photon. Put it in defense. He doesn't have any monsters that can out it right now, although he can just add that guy whose name starts with a D. This guy, it'll just become 3600 attack, and then I won't be able to out it, so that's a problem. I wouldn't say that this is a particularly unwinnable situation. Horus monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects that do not target them. So also, I can't destroy it with... And it's not even like your opponent's card effects. It's literally like Dark Hole would be... This card would be protected from Dark Hole. So, I could get rid of this. That could be arranged, right? The King Sarcophagus. But the problem is then I leave all these monsters on board. Okay, I think we have to be proactive. I think we will go ahead and go with this guy. We're going to go with the Galaxy Photon Dragon. I think this is the play. Unfortunately, this has to be the play. I don't want it to be, but it kind of has to be the play. Because otherwise, I'm kind of cooked here. We have okay follow-up too, which is nice. I want to pop King Sarcophagus. Oof, I did not see that coming. That's a great card, actually. And he gets to steal our monster. If he wants to. But and then you have to banish a card from his hand. Yeah, it's not happening. Okay, so... I think we just set. And honestly, we don't even need to set the summoning... Activate the summoning curse, because it only can hold us back, not him. Because I'm looking at it. Even if he summons something, he's probably just going to send off of the sarcophagus anyway. And then if he special summons, he's going to have nothing in hand, so it doesn't actually matter. I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. I mean, for 500 life points, I might as well activate it. Because I can always not pay it later. I think we just leave it on this. Summoning Curse, sure, resolve. Just in case he draws like a spell trap card and he doesn't realize what this does, he might special summon and then have to banish a card. But he should just send it to graveyard and then put another one of these guys into the graveyard. Where he's going to set it first, yep. Which is weird, it's a really random set. He's going to summon this guy. I guess he knew to play around the summon limit. There's no point to Solemn Warning this, as I've learned. This won't do anything, because he doesn't have any cards in hand anyway. Unfortunately, like I said, this is a deck that's just so difficult to beat sometimes, only because, like, dude, every monster's like 2500 attack, and there's just like so little that I can do. I can actually destroy this. I think this is a Solemn Warning that's actually worth it, because I'm paying 2000 to negate this effect, stop another monster from coming out, and I'm stopping 3000 for the cost of 2000 in terms of direct life points, and then I can stop 2 monsters from attacking here. And then after I stop 2 monsters from attacking, there's a potential way we can win here. Except, of course, he gets to trigger all these effects now, because the monster left the field. Alright, I can't stand this matchup. This kind of matchup, if I was just playing a regular deck, I would just beat him already. But, like, I'm playing a deck that has trouble summoning a monster that's more than 2500 attack. And then we have to kind of struggle a little. Alright, he's going to target that stuff. He's also going to do this one. So I guess the effect, depending on how many effects he activates, I might respond. If a Horus monster you control, I guess we could just negate these two, not have to deal with either of their effects. I think that'd probably be best. I'll just take the 3000 on the other Horus here. So I'll just activate both of these, negate both of these effects continuously, and then this one, I guess, we'll allow him to attack with it. The problem here is that, although I negate the effects and stop the attacks, he could just make a rank 8 and just attack us directly anyway. Yeah, this deck is really tough to go against. Like, I would really prefer if they actually summoned Exceed monsters with this deck, but they don't. They just kind of end on these gigantic monsters. And that is so much more horrifying. Yep, he's going to make a rank 8, and that should wrap it up. I don't think there's much I can do if he makes... Yep, that's just a 4,000 attack monster. If he attacks, I lose. Yep, can't do anything. Alright, so this coin flip we actually won. The hand's pretty decent, honestly. Pretty decent. Needle Sealing, Solemn. You gotta hope they don't have a max C, but this is a pretty good hand. Doesn't seem like it. They don't seem to have a response to that either. This is good. You think we ever look like a bot to our opponent? You think they ever think, like, oh, this guy might be a bot? He has an Ash. I would really hope that he uses it right now. He doesn't. Alright, so I guess we're getting a free card. We do have, even if our Photon plays die here, we have 3 interruptions, even if the Photon plays go nowhere. Because next, I think we don't have a choice. I think we go the Photon route. Photon route into number 90 Galaxy. Our opponent's probably baffled by what they're seeing right now. Nothing ever makes sense. They're probably like 1 Endymion, like 2 random cards. They're going to give us a Fiendish Chain. I will take that. By all means, I will take a Fiendish Chain. I don't know what that means that they're playing, but I will always take a Fiendish Chain. That is an awesome card. Any kind of intro, because the cool thing is maybe they have back row removal, so they're like, oh, I'll just give them a Fiendish Chain, no big deal. But the good thing is, if they do have back row removal, we're going to get ashed. If they do have back row removal, we have the Solemn Judgment. Then we have Needle Sealing, Fiendish Chain. So we have 4 interruptions, even though this failed miserably. We have 4 interruptions coming up, so we're kind of, I'd say, okay. We'll see, though. We'll see, because we do have to pay half our life points for Judgment, and then we have pretty much 3 interruptions. And this one I'm really not trying to use. I don't want to use Needle Sealing unless it's an absolute emergency, because I would like to keep him for next turn, and so I could potentially do this next turn. Okay, he's going to summon the White Forest monster. Send a Spawn Trap card. Special summon 1 Light Tuner from your deck. That's pretty good. Spawn Trap card sent to the graveyard. Those cards in your graveyard. Special summon this card. I don't know if I'm trying to... Okay, so he wasted his normal summon. We'll see. We might... we can Ash this, but we can also just Fiendish Chain this. I probably want to Fiendish Chain it first. He's going to spend... Let me see what he sends. Wake up your Centurion. I think I just want to Fiendish this, and the reason I want to Fiendish this is because if he has triple tactics, I'll save it, because there's a chance that I activate this and it ends his place. There's always that small chance that that is the case. And if that's the case, then we could just save the rest of this. And then next turn, hopefully we can summon Galaxy Photon and then start getting more interruptions into play. But it just depends on how good his hand is. If he has extenders like this white dressed woman, then we're cooked. I guess we can ash that. So you discarded. Special summon from hand. Add 1 White Forest. You can send 1 Spell Trap, add 1 White Forest. Okay, so I just gotta hope his last card's not Triple Tactics Talent. I really gotta hope it's not. If it is, it is. It is. Actually, we have Judgment for that, though, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, we have Judgment for that, so we can just attack over this next turn. This is still in hand. Triple Tactics would be negated, so I think it's fine if it is. This monster's 0. Pick up your Centurion. I'm just going to send a Centurion card. This is an interesting synergy. Centurion and White Forest. Definitely an interesting... This is actually a dual field I kind of like. I'll be honest. This dual field I think is kind of cool. I really don't care too much about the arc. I think the color is really nice though. Like the moss looks kind of realistic. There can be only 1. These are all spellcasters from what I recall. So now we activate Photon. Hopefully it goes through this time. We detach Roachka. We'll see if his last card's an Ash. If it is, it is. It's a Maxi. That's actually fine, because I'm not going to special summon anymore. Okay, so now we know every single card in his hand. He has a... I'm not going to special summon this turn, but I am going to special summon next turn. So he has this in hand. The White Dress Girl in hand. This on field. The White Dress Girl in hand. If he draws a Spell Trap card, he can play. If he doesn't, then... we can kind of cook him here. So we're going to attack over this. Even though this does have a recursion effect, we kind of got to get rid of that. And now we're not special summoning. There can be only 1 is pretty damn good against this matchup. Not good against the Centurion package, but it's very good against the White Forest package. So it depends how far he gets into what direction. That could be potentially good. So let's activate this. Hopefully he drew a monster that's not that great. That would be... Actually, I have a Solemn. I just Solemn whatever he summons. I think I'm good. Alright, I think I'm good if I Solemn. I don't know if I can do enough damage next turn, but if I think if I Solemn, I'm pretty... sitting pretty good here. If he drew a crazy normal summon like a... like one of the Centurion cards, I probably could just Solemn it. And because we have the Galaxy Photon here as material, since we have the Galaxy Photon, dude, we have Needle Sealing is totally online. Once 3 monsters hit the board, it's a spot trap card. Wonderful. And he set it too, rather than discarding it. Alright, so I guess we activate this. This would probably be like Call By or something. Maybe Imperm. And then we add... because we don't have any in graveyard, I think we just add Photon Advancer. Again, we're trying to do damage, but we really got to draw level 4 here. We must draw level 4. That is normal summonable. Like that. Is that game on board? 25, 32. I think it might be game on board. So we hit him with this. 2000. 2000. And assuming we can resolve Endymion, this is probably game on board. Yeah, this is game on board. So we'll activate. This is definitely game on board. I have Solemn Judgment. It doesn't matter what he has face down. It literally does not matter. So we'll activate this. Almost clicked the wrong one. Attach this. 1000. And that's game on board. 68. Perfect. So nothing left to do but attack. Again, it doesn't have... He could have a negate attack. Storming Mirror Force. There's not a single card in the game that can stop us right now, which is nice. Always nice to see when we... have this kind of solution. Yep, literally doesn't matter. He can honestly... what does this do? Let me make sure. Send to your grave to activate a monster effect. Well, this card's in your graveyard. Which card is he negating? I don't even... Do I just play it safe? I'm just going to play it safe and just Solemn. I don't care. I'm just going to play it safe. Make sure. I'm just going to make sure my attack resolves. I don't know what else he's got down there, but if he has another monster effect, I don't know if this is something that's going to trigger here, so I'm just going to attack over his stuff and just go for a game. Like, I don't even... I don't know if there's, like, some secret that I don't know about there, so I'm just going to attack directly. Either way, I have to activate trap cards for dailies anyway. Okay, interesting mix here. Our opponent just saw 2 meta decks, was like, screw it, I'll just put them all together. I mean, it kind of makes sense. 2 synchro decks. He's got, like, a little engine from both of them. He doesn't have the toy engine, which I think the toy engine is... you need it in the White Forest deck, but and Runic White Forest, unfortunately, is kind of hit pretty badly in Master Duel, so I don't know if you could really get away with it. Alright, 2 Master Packs since we are in a very high rank right now, so we get to open them, and this is like upgrading. Here we go. Here we go. Hopefully it's a useful one. Alright, so we got a UR right down the middle. Crystron, Blizzard, this is good if I remember. Target when spawn trap card, negate the effects of the original name. Target was sent to the grave or added to your hand instead. Oof, that's not that great. Alright, Ogdoadic, Machina, another Time Lord, Reptilian Hydra. Is it generic? Not at all. Reptilian Tuner. Garbion, I don't think, or Gabrion, I don't think this is too usable. And then let's see what this UR is. We've got Super, Quantum, Mecha, King, Great, Magnus, the Ultimate Power Ranger. This thing's cool. I'm not entirely sure how to summon it. I know you have to like rank up using Super Quantum monsters, which we have some Super Quantum monsters. We'll go check out. But this is a pretty, I wouldn't say like low rarity deck, but it's kind of down the middle. It's got 2 URs. This guy's used to be really good in just generic warrior pile decks, so I can understand why he's a UR. They always got to find a way to tax Noble Knights, and then everything else is pretty low rarity, so we might actually already have it. This might be the highest rarity card. Okay, so we open our second pack. This one will contain something useful, because we need something. What do I need at this point? What do I need? I don't know. Sometimes I'll just pull stuff. I'm like, oh, I forgot all about this. Water Dragon, like this. One of the coolest looking cards that isn't good. So that's cool. Generator, Galaxy, Yosenju, Gladiator, and Reaper of Prophecy. Alright, let's check out what's going on with these Super Quantums. Because this archetype always kind of intrigued me. We have none of the Rabbit. You kind of need that. None of the level 4. We don't have the red at all. We don't have... we have 2 of this one, but it's the level 7, so... This is actually just a generically good card. This is kind of decent generically. It's not the craziest, but, you know, we're missing these 2, the dinosaur. We're missing a lot, it seems. Mostly the problem is we're missing a lot of the monsters. That's our main issue here. Okay, so I started reading some of the Super Quantum cards. I actually don't really know how you're supposed to summon this guy. I'm sure somebody in the comment section will let me know. This is an archetype I've never played. I've played against it once. I remember I just... was at a tournament. I just kaiju this dude when he came out, and the guy scooped. I've never, like, I don't know what he actually did to get there, but he got to this, and then I kaiju'd him. I don't remember exactly what it was, but this card's insane. Like, it's really a fantastic card. I don't know how we would summon it, and I don't know how any of the cards in here add up to whatever the hell this summons, because yeah, there's nothing on here that's like, oh, you can overlay this over a Super Quantum. Like, there's nothing that I see here that's like giving me an easy way to summon this, but you guys will tell me. What a hand, man. This is actually a pretty good hand. I don't even know what, probably Battling Boxer. Necro Valley is a pretty good hand. I have still never run into the trouble with Battling Boxer. Battling Boxer's effect that prevents me from attacking. It's never even come up yet. Ash Blossom, rip. Well, at least we've got a little follow-up here. Not the best, but the Ash Blossom was expected. It was, the second you see a Diabell Star, you know it's a meta deck of some kind. But these sleeves are definitely more creative than usual, so we'll go ahead and set everybody and just pass on this. I don't know if they've got a Maxi or not, but they've got another activation, probably an Imperm. Honestly, Maxi, Imperm, completely irrelevant right now. Neither of them really have an impact on us. He's going to go to end phase after setting one singular card. Alright, good enough. Maybe my 2 cards have stopped him that much. So I guess we just go Endymion then. Endymion objectively is better than Rochka, because Endymion can do more than Rochka. It can let us draw, plus it can let us search, so... He's going to max C. Okay, well, I mean, that takes care of that. I was going to start doing other plays here, but now that he's done this, I guess we don't want him to do too much, so I'll go with this. I'll equip. Should I pop his face down card? I think I should pop his face down card. I'm going to go ahead and pop the face down card, because now that I think about it, I could draw also, but I think popping the face down card is pretty good. It's probably call by or imperm or something like that, so I'd rather pop it than not pop it. It's an imperm, as expected. As expected. By the way, it doesn't really matter right now. So he's going to negate this. I was in the process of popping the card, so that's good. It's a good thing I did that, because I do actually plan to go into the Galaxy package. First I wasn't going to, because he activated Max C, but these 2 literally do nothing on board. They're just they're here for clout. I don't know. They do nothing on board on their own. So I kind of have to give them a card by using Max C, but it's cool because I got rid of the Max C, plus I got rid of the face down card. So really I got rid of 2 cards. So even if I make 1 card, the ratios here are, like, you know, fantastic right now. The ratios are beautiful right now, so we're actually perfectly fine with this. We'll activate this. Hope he doesn't have, randomly for some reason, hope he doesn't have another Imperm, but he doesn't seem to. Alright, Eternal Galaxy. Grab that. Overall, not too bad. Not too shabby so far. We'll hit the ground with these 2. Put Chaining on, end phase. Still not bad. Like I said, I don't know what he's playing, but he could have been stopped by He could have been stopped by this damn Necro Valley. But you'll never know. The cool thing about Necro Valley is some floodgates, you never know what you're stopping, because they can't commit to the play without losing. So we'll go Photon Galaxy. And I'm actually going to go ahead and go with this. I want to do this as quick as possible, because sometimes I actually don't activate this card, and if I don't activate this card, they end up doing some other thing. Like, I won't activate this card, and they end up using something against us, like they'll just summon a Kashtira Unicorn. I'm like, damn it, too late. Okay, he's going to normal summon Kashtira Rise Heart. I actually can pop this. I think I will pop this, actually. I'm probably going to use the number 90 Galaxy. This card's really annoying, though, because he's going to banish. And then if he's got the spell card, it does more. So I guess I should have probably just waited. I should have probably just activated Torrential, popped this, and left this, and then main phase 2. summon this. But what is cool is that we have this angel statue. He's gonna Kashtira unicorn. Okay, that's fine. He can have the potentially can have the spell card that brings this back now, which would be really annoying because that's not an inherent summon, so I can't stop it with this Azurine. Doesn't seem like it though. Doesn't seem like it if he's setting. Cool. All right, end phase, quick effect. Let's do this. I mean, look, it's looking pretty good. He doesn't Ash Blossom. His hand is just nothing but bricks. Good for us. Yeah, I'm not even going to stop that. Why would I stop that? I mean, because I got to search. That's why I stop. Yeah, I guess I'll stop that. We're going to negate that activation. Why not? We'll negate it. Just because it'd be dumb not to negate it because this way I get the search and I can norm some Roachka, get some stuff. This is too good. I guess, yeah, we just negate that. We still have interruptions following up, so it doesn't matter. We'll just grab... Yeah, we'll grab this, the Endymion... No, a Photon. We'll grab Photon to hand for free. Then we got Roachka Photon, special normal, free card draw. Go plus, like, a lot. This is so pointless. Spar. Alright, that's fine, though. I mean, it doesn't matter that we drew him, because he's just a level 4. Eventually, we'll hit him. We'll hit the field with Spar. The thing with him is, if you special summon, you can't conduct your battle phase, but we're not summoning that guy anyway, so we'll summon Roachka. I think this probably is game right now. Summon limit. Yeah, it's still game. Do I have game on board? I will, when I change everything to attack mode, I will have game on board, but if I had to keep playing, it wouldn't matter, but I think that's game on board regardless, because I've got... all this, and he's got 56, 15. Actually, that's not game on board. It's going to give me an Endymion. Cool, I'll take it. Alright, let's just flip to attack mode and just go to battle. I can't summon anymore. So we'll attack over this guy, and yep, that's game on board. Alright, yeah, we win anyway. It would be cool if we could have kept playing, but it doesn't matter, because I'd rather win than keep playing anyway. We got to go grab those master packs. Yeah, it's over. This is a Kashtira guy, but he bricked. He didn't have anything. He was cooked. He had too many hand traps to really accomplish anything, and he just had, yeah, it just didn't really do enough. Nice, another master pack. So let's see. Embrace, another assault mode activate. Didn't need that icebreaker. Feather of the Phoenix. This one alright. Discard a card, target one card, and great. That's not really that useful. Pride. Wow, we have every card in here. Not a single new card. Again, that just kind of shows you how long we've been doing the challenge. If we get packs with where we own everything, I mean, that just really tells you a lot. And then we've got Gen X controller. Cosmojo. We actually needed that. That's actually a cool pull. Battery Man D and Cosmo Good Witch, but we have like 4 copies of that already. But Cosmojo is really cool. Actually, it's an interruption pretty much. Okay, time for some deck updates. Much needed. So we have Cosmo Psychic. We could definitely update this deck because now we got Cosmojo. That's really cool. I didn't realize I updated this as much as I did. I don't even know what I added or didn't. It's a 46 card deck, but that's cool. So we add this right here. I remember I was playing this deck and it actually had a really cool win, but it's just a little bit underwhelming. The other deck, I actually think for today, I'm going to switch it up by playing 10 Switch. I kind of want to play this deck. I haven't played this in a little while. I think this one's worth playing because we only played it a little while. So I think this one I probably will go back to. Alright. We lost this coin flip. This guy's got the Laundry Dragon Maid, the Live Twins, Call by the Grave, a Chinese name. This guy's going to be a meta player for sure. Tearlaments probably, but we'll see. This guy's definitely playing a meta deck. There's not a doubt in my mind. But then again, yeah, it could be, yep, Tearlaments. Or what is this? Is it going to be Tearlaments? Or Visa Starfrost? Pretty much it's somehow, someway going to get the Tearlaments. He's gonna, yeah, Tearlament. Yep, there it is. This is quite a deck here. But I mean, we do have the Spooky Dogwood Girl. We'll see how much that really does for us. Foolish Burial. He opened Foolish Burial Goods and Foolish Burial. 2 one-ofs. That's crazy, but that happens. What can you do? That's why you put him in, right? That's why you put him in. A lot of our cards are one-ofs, so we can't really get angry. So we'll hit him with the Spooky Sister and the Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. So now we get hit with every single time you summon something, we gain life points. I really don't know how much this thing even does for us. I swear to you, it doesn't even like stop our opponent from summoning things. They just kind of like look at it and go, they just keep going. But I think it's just going to continue. They're going to summon Kid Kalos. We're going to gain 23. I'd be shocked if this guy was like, I don't want him to gain life points. I'm going to go ahead and stop now. I don't see it happening. You know what segment we need to bring back? We haven't done in a while. Remember the question and answer segments, the ones where you guys just ask me random questions about like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff, and then I just answer them during my opponent comboing off extensively. Unfortunately, I stopped that for a little while because we were playing against a lot of Tenpai, and Tenpai you're not getting, like, it was such a back and forth game because we'd like make a board and our opponent would either break it or not break it. But now we're back to Tenpai got hit, so now we're back to watching again. So we're gonna bring back the Q&A segment. I sense that there's gonna be a lot more games where I'm just sitting here waiting for my opponent to figure out if it's a board that I can break or not. But this doesn't look that bad if he's setting this many cards. I mean, the problem with Tearlaments is Tearlaments is kind of what would I call it? It's kind of like an adjustable deck where you can just be like, okay, oh shoot, my opponent maxed me, or my opponent in this case used Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. I'm just going to search the spell trap card interruptions, like the counter trap, the negate, this one Solic, and I'm going to get the crime. Whatever they get, they just grab their spell trap cards, they just go in that direction. So that's kind of an issue. They're going to activate this, which is Solic. They could have waited for me to activate an effect. They didn't have to do that at that point. Both their monsters are gigantic, so I can't just normal summon Gamma the Magna Warrior. I have to do all this. I normal summon, so he's gonna have to do this. He did chain block, but it doesn't matter because this is like, it kind of works more like Imperm than it does like anything else. Yeah, it can target, send, and still negate my monster effect. His mills were absolute dog shit, but he sent the Kid Kalos to the graveyard anyway. Those mills are not dog shit. Those mills are amazing. Wow. Scream. This dude. I don't know why this is even in here. Reinhardt. And, I mean, bro, when 4 out of your 5 cards are amazing mills, like, what am I going to do? That's such an amazing mill. Rui Kalos. Hey, Rui Kalos. And there we go. That was just really, really good mills. Unfortunately, Sword Soul can't be played right now. Sword Soul Blackout. Yeah, this deck is definitely worse than our other deck, but like we got to switch it up once in a while. We got to switch it up, try new decks, try new builds. Unfortunately, the problem with the Masochist challenges, you are limited on what you can do. Like, I can go try out, like normal rock monsters, but it's just not going to be as good as this. It's just not going to be as good as our central deck. We have, right now, as I'm looking at it, 2 usable cards. We have Lost Wind and Fiendish Chain. Those are both usable. Everything else, there's MasterCard. Alright, he's going to use Snow to summon Snow. Snow's not really a concern nor a threat right now. You can summon that. Honestly, neither of these guys, sure, he's going to change my monster defense. That's actually a good thing. It defends my life points. So I have no problems with him doing this. The scary part about Tearlaments is, like, they just mill amazing every time. Look at this. He always manages. They hit these cards on the ban list. I swear to you, they always manage to hit them. I don't know how. They always manage to hit the right cards. And he can actually go into the dude out of the extra deck. I forget his name. The one that, like, shuffles back one of my back row. But they have enough cards to go into that guy if they want to. So they're going to go into Kid Kalos because they shuffled it back last time. So now they're going to mill more cards. And after they mill again. I think I just lost win this one. And then actually, I Fiendish Chain this one. I lost win this one. So I said it right the first time. Yeah, Fiendish lost. Because this will get cut to 15. Super Poly. That'll do it. That'll do it. The Hedgehog won't. The Beast won't trigger because it's not cost. The send, but because he's sending this to graveyard, my target goes away, and also he's going to be able to get the other card back. He's going to be able to mill 5 more. That's going to suck. Gonna send Tearlament Kid Kalos. Bro, this guy's corny as hell. This guy's corny as hell. More. Was that 2 random? Look at these fucking mill. Bro, this guy's corny as hell. I can't even do this. Every mill's amazing. Like, what am I? Every mill has 3 effects in it. Like, what am I supposed to do? Okay, we lost a coin flip, but as far as going second hands go, ugh, oh my god, not this deck. This is legitimately one of my least favorite decks to play against. I swear to you. It's not even that good. It's just, it's such a torture in the Masochist challenge. It really is. Oh my god. Sometimes you just see these cards. It's just, it's like PTSD, trauma. Oh my god. Some decks you don't mind. I swear to you, I would rather play Tenpai. I would rather play against Tenpai. I'd rather just lose to a Harpies Feather Duster. It's quick. It's easy. We just get out of here. It's like a half day at school. You just leave. It's like so nice. This is like outrageous. Oh my god. It's like work from home. That would be nice. But no, this is... Traptrix is like when they make you go into the office and work. This is like terrible. Oh boy. This is... I think it's the most annoying part is the 7 layers of protection. I think that's like the worst part of playing against Traptrix. And also the fact that their monsters are unaffected by trap cards. And my deck uses trap cards. So that's like... The unaffected by trap... Usually the unaffected by trap cards is irrelevant. Because they play against Kashtira. Who the hell cares? They don't use trap cards anyway. They use it... Kashtira. They don't use any trap cards. Tearlaments uses like 1 trap card. Like most meta decks don't use trap cards. So it doesn't matter. But against us, it's like torture. We have 3 trap cards. 4 trap cards. This is unaffected by trap cards. This is unaffected by trap cards. This is unaffected by trap cards. And I fucking 4 trap cards. It's... You can't win. You can't win. And this can check this monster and my next monster. And also, I just realized I don't have a... What's it called anyway? I don't have a worm in hand or a worm in graveyard. So I can't even use the effect of either of the Sword Soul monsters right now. So I guess we'll just do this route first. Try to bait something. But I don't even have anything that I could really use right now. So we'll go ahead, Psy Reflector. We might have to switch decks. There's a few cards we have to adjust this deck a little bit. But this one was just unlucky. They're playing Traptrix. We have 4 trap cards. I mean, come on now. This is just outrageous. 4 traps against Traptrix. These cards I might as well discard to the grave. I swear they're doing more in the graveyard than they are on the field. That's how like useless they are right now. He's gonna use this effect to use Traptrix, Trap Hole Nightmare. Negate and destroy Psy Reflector. Never mind. He's gonna stop my Lion Man. Never mind. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Lion Man gets negated. Damn. I don't have any worms in hand, unfortunately. What can I really do here? I don't think I can do shit. Pretty sure I locked myself into Synchro Summons. I can't do anything. I mean, I guess we use her effect. They probably have a response to that too. Taya doesn't do anything. Moyi doesn't do anything. Neither of these cards do anything. These are 4 trap cards. This is ass, man. 4 trap cards against Traptrix. They're all unaffected. Okay, let's make a small adjustment to this deck. First of all, this card has to go. This card is ass. It's even worse than I remember it being. It really only is good in time. Somebody suggested, why don't you try it? No, you know, I don't mind it. You know what? We tried it. There was actually this card had one of the greatest first appearances ever. We played against Gimmick Puppet FTK the first time we played this. They couldn't FTK us. It was great. They scooped. So in terms of first appearances, fantastic. Since then, this card has been absolutely spooky dog shit is what they should call it. This card was terrible. So we'll save that. That's not going to work. Let's see. What other decks do we have? Okay, I totally forgot about this deck. We do have this deck. It's Lunalights. We have not played it yet, so why not? Okay, so we are playing Lunalights. This is a deck that I have not played yet. Discard this card, activate. Alright, adds polymerization. From your deck to your hand. Swords of Revealing Light. Oof, against the deck where we have to attack, our opponent has Swords of Revealing Light. You really can't make this shit up. You really can't. Okay, what can we do here? I can use this. I can use this. Now, unfortunately, I don't think there's much of anything I can really do. Hey, this hand is kind of shit for like if we could attack, we could do a lot, but like I don't really I honestly think Forbidden Droplets pass is probably the best thing I could do. Add a Polymerization to hand by activating a Lunalite. Why not? I might as well. Puts one into the graveyard. I guess we could do that. We could also do Fusion Substitution. We could do that, but I don't really see the point of that. I guess we can go... Yeah, Lunalite, I guess Tiger we could do later. I guess we just add Polymerization for now. I think we can use... Like, this would have been a really good hand going second. Like, really good. But going first, I just have nothing I can really accomplish. I guess we set this just in case. We might end up using its on-field effect. But I think we just pass and then end up using this stuff later. This is just... very, very... It actually was not... If our opponent was just a normal human being, this would have been a normal... Like, a decent hand, but... Because we have Bystial Magnamut. If they had anything, we could have banished it. We could have fused. We could have gone into... the girl with the short haircut, this one right here, and then we could have done stuff, but with these cards, there's not much I can do. And then Swords of Revealing Light is randomly just cooking us. Oh my god. What is this nonsense? Okay. Level 3, level 7, 6. There's 2 level 6s, I guess. Not much I can do here. Not much I can do here. Yeah, I guess I'll just save this. Yeah, not much I can do. I mean, I can summon this dude back for what, though? What a weird opponent. We've been getting stopped lately by the dumbest shit. Swords are revealing like Mystical Space Knife. Bystial Druisworm. That shit's not coming out. Oh, I can't even chain my card. If this card's sent to the graveyard as fusion material... Oh my god. Rip. There goes our little buddy. And also, there goes the only light or dark monster in the graveyard. Alright, but at least next turn we still can't attack, too. That's what sucks. Next turn we still cannot attack. I guess we can summon one of our Lunalites that can't be destroyed by battle. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna... Keldeo Chick. We drew Keldeo Chick's pretty damn good, actually. We can go into a rank 4 for sure. Okay, so we'll go Keldeo Chick. The only problem is... This guy is playing Bystials. Why he's playing Bystials, I don't know. Because I don't know what the hell he's even playing, but he's playing Bystials. Which sucks, because if I send something to the graveyard, they can banish it. So I'm going to send Yellow Martin to the graveyard. But like I said, they are... playing Bystials, but I guess now we have a Magnamut of our own, so it's not the worst case scenario. So now we can activate this, and I can activate my Yellow Martin, and I can bounce this dude back, assuming they don't have another one. Alright, there we go. And now since I'm making Time Thief Redoer with it, it won't be... the Yellow Martin will go back to graveyard, which is good. And then we can kind of reuse this little combo next turn. We can't attack yet, again, so it doesn't really matter what I do. So because we can't attack, I think I just pass on this. Although I should probably... You know what? I should probably make something. Let's see, do I want to search another Polymerization card? I just want to save this. I probably just want to save this. So I think I will be activating Polymerization. Because the... Oh, wait. Damn it, I should have activated the other card, the trap card. I should have activated this trap card first. So I guess we can summon this. We'll summon an attack one because we kind of want him to attack it because I can just droplets it. I should have activated this first. Because this gains for every... Yeah, I should have done that. Actually, no, then I give my opponents like tokens and I can't attack right now, so I should not have done that. So that's fine. I think we just sit on this. Again, we can't attack. Swords of Revealing Light stopping us. And I think we just pass on this. A Bystial Druisworm, it's stopping us a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. We still have plays, they have plays, everybody's got plays right now. Although I still don't know what the hell our opponent's playing. They have a Bystial Druisworm and a Swords of Revealing Light. If it wasn't for that Swords of Revealing Light, we would have done some significant damage by now, but... They... are maybe weirder than us. We get a spell card. Oh, they're playing Dark Magician. Soul Servant. Okay, so I'm saving the Magnamut for a Dark Magician. Okay, so then we're not off to that bad of a situation. Also, the cats Cannot be destroyed by battle, which is nice, but if they're playing Dark Magician, we'll see how much that really does. But typically, they have to put the Dark Magician into the graveyard before they can summon it. And when they try to do that, I'll Bestial Magnamut the Dark Magician. And then what's cool is I can Bestial Magnamut the Dark Magician. Am I playing Tiamaton in this deck? Oh yeah, he's in here. We took him out of our regular deck because there were a lot of games where he would just be... He'd be kind of... It's not that he was bricky, it's that we took out Magnamut. So because we took out Magnamut, he wasn't searchable anymore. And then we had games where we draw him going first. And it'd be like, okay, what do we... Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, so we're losing our back row anyway. We might as well Forbidden Droplets. Since we're losing our back row anyway, select card to send to graveyard. Yep. We're losing our back row regardless. We might as well do this. We might as well. Yep, he's not even stopping us. Good. So, we'll activate this. We'll be able to negate, you know, half the attack of Druid Swarm. The effect's not really negated. Then we'll lose the Droplets, unfortunately. The Droplets wasn't the most important card, but it would help us, like, get over his monster. Now they're going to activate Ultimate Slayer, which I cannot respond to. So he's going to be able to out one of my monsters here, Time Thief or the Cat Dancer, but I cannot respond to this. He's going to send the Predaplant Fusion. So our Cat Dancer is gone. Unfortunately, that has an animation. Okay. That's shocking to me. I didn't know that had an animation. Of all the cards in this game to have an animation, that card is so rare to see. This card is good. Don't get me wrong. Ultimate Slayer is a very, very, very good card. The problem with Ultimate Slayer is it's really, really niche. And it's good against certain formats, but in a best of one format, it is definitely not a great card. It does have like decent applications here and there, but best of one formats, that card just doesn't really do much. We'll detach. What do we have in here? I don't think I can really... He has no cards in his graveyard. Actually, this activates in, what, the next standby phase or something like that, right? Activate this at the end... where is it? During the next standby phase. So I guess we'll also activate... We'll detach Soul Servant for sure. Yellow Martin, do we detach this? We don't have any Lunalight cards. Do we bother detaching this? I don't think we do. I think we just save it. I think we do use the Bestial Magnamut. We'll activate this and we'll banish the Predaplant. We got the white... The other issue with our Lunalight deck is we don't really have enough Lunalights. Yeah, we don't really have enough Lunalights to really make it worth it right now, which is kind of a problem. So we'll banish that. We'll summon this here. Activate Bestial Magnamut. And we'll be able to search in the end phase. We'll grab Tiamaton for free to our side. Okay, perfect. So that didn't actually go too badly. Little planning that we had to do. Decisive Battle of Golgonda. It's not a terrible card right now. It's not bad at all. That lets us search and stuff. We're going to get a spell card. I'll take that. Red Eye's Insight. I'll take that for sure. Okay, so... What are we able to activate here? Okay, this... Special summon a Lunalight monster from our deck by sending a card. I actually think we should activate Time Thief Redoer here. And we will send this to the graveyard. We'll send the Yellow Martin to the graveyard. But it'll send everything to the graveyard, honestly, anyway. Swords of Concealing Light. This guy's really annoying. We gotta find a way to, like, banish him or do something with him. Okay, we'll banish this card right here. Actually, we gotta find a way to fusion summon. Okay, so I guess we'll use the Lunalight, Twilight, the trap card. We'll do that. We'll discard the Swords of Concealing Light, because that's not really doing anything right now anyway. And we'll summon out the Lunalight Tiger from our deck. We'll summon this out. I just realized that was not the level that I thought it was. We'll summon this out right here. And now we can activate Tiamaton, special summon him out for free. I actually realized I put Bestial Magnamut in the wrong spot. I really shouldn't have put it there. We'll put this right here to block off this column. It's fine. There's nothing worth destroying right now. Why not? Now we activate the Yellow Martin. Put this back. Special summon back the Yellow Martin. I think I should have put... That's what I'm missing. I should have put better rank 4s. The problem with this deck is it's really old, actually. And the rank 4 should 1,000,000% be better than the ones that are in here right now. I didn't think this through. I built this more of a fusion deck than anything else. I didn't expect to be making all of these other decisions. This requires... I guess we can make... The best thing I can think of that we can make is a Crusadia Avermax. That's what I think is the best thing for us to make. I think Crusadia Avermax is probably the play. So I think we Pendulum Scale. Activate this. Special summon back. Oh, I should have... Yeah, that's fine. Actually, it's fine. I guess I could have summoned back Kaldochik. Because Yellow Martin's going to go to Graveyard now. Activate this. Actually, I want to search a Polymerization, so I'll activate this instead. And I'll summon this one. Oh, that's dumb. Return to hand. Yes. Oh, I can return Druid Swarm to hand, but then... And I can return Magnuma to hand. But then they can just use them anyway, if they want to. I guess that's not really beneficial. And I just misplayed. I shouldn't have done this. That was dumb. I didn't realize that guy's effect. But here's what I can do. I can use this plus this and put it right here. And then I can use Geonator Transverser to switch spots. I'll take this monster here, put his monster there. And then I can special summon again into Brute Enforcer. But I guess Brute Enforcer has to be 2 monsters with, what, different types? Oh, I can't use the Wolf for some reason? Alright, whatever. So we'll go into this. Apparently my opponent has some kind of a response right now. And they're gonna scoop! Alright, never mind. I guess I just... I took so long that they were like, screw it. This is what our opponent was playing. They were playing a 60-card deck full of staples, new and old. They were playing a lot of different cards. It's just kind of shocking. They have a lot of stuff. There can be only one. This is a Dark Magician deck. Why do you have that? Like, I understand you have this stuff, but come on. Like, why? Yeah, Dragoon, that makes sense. They probably threw this on there just because it has Dark Magician on it. This is quite something. Okay, I definitely need to change up that deck for sure. I got to change that extra deck up. There's too many Synchro monsters in there that really shouldn't be in there. I think there's like one tuner and I have all these Synchro monsters. Drytron, Abyss, Double Trap Hole, Paleozoic Candina, that's another copy, that's cool. Lodge's Flame, Red Eyes, Necro Dragon, Ally of Justice Cycle Reader, that's like such a side deck card. It's like ultimate. Yeah, there's like so many like side decks. It's like one of those cards that every time there's a light deck in the meta, that's just like that thing's like, oh, it got bought out. UA Signing Deal, Saber Slash, Light Goddess. I don't think. Oh, you draw a fairy, draw another card. That card's not terrible. Pendulum Dimension, another Pendulum card. That is a huge wall of text that can't be read right now. Abyss Keeper's pretty cool. Okay, we have to adjust this deck for sure. Like, I have to take out. So how many tuners do I actually legitimately have in this deck? I don't think I have many. I think I have Odd Eyes Synchro Tuner. This card is a little bit of everything. It's an Odd Eyes, it's a Synchro, it's a Performer Pal, it's a Synchron, it's a Pendulum, it's a Tuner, it's a Spellcast. It's like a little bit of everything. And I think this is the card that actually needs to be... Do I even have any level 4 tuners in here? I don't think I even do. So how am I even making... Yeah, like I said, I think this is... The problem is some of these decks are like older decks that got converted. So I can still make Cloud Beast, I can still make this, but I should definitely be playing some kind of rank 4 package in here. Okay, so here are rank 4s. If you haven't seen them in a while, this is them. There's a lot of them we haven't gone into. I guess going second, this dude's pretty good. We'll go with him. And then we already have this in here, so that's good. We haven't used this one. There's one of them that like bounces that we haven't used. I think it's this. Detach, target one monster your opponent controls, return it. This isn't bad. I guess we could try that out since we've never tried it. And I guess we'll try this one since we've never tried it. But this is a going second deck, so I'm not gonna... I don't think it's even smart to include the other package, because that can be very bricky. So I think this should be good enough. This is actually pretty cool. And now it's a little more adjusted for sure. In terms of main deck, I thought main deck was actually pretty fine. We just weren't getting to our fusions as well as we should have. But I mean, again, it was one game and we won it, so I can't really complain. It's funny. Every time I switch to a going second deck, I always win the coin flips every single time. It's like guaranteed. Whenever I play going second deck, coin flips, no matter what, I always win them. Sky Strikers. Oh man, not this guy. Sky Strikers. This is the worst deck to possibly see as a Masochist. It's the worst. Sky Strikers. He seemed to have not gotten to a monster, which is, I guess, a positive thing. Usually, except for the fact that we have Triple Tactics. So now Triple Tactics is dead. Usually, when they don't get to a monster, you're like jumping off the wall. You're so happy. We're going to activate the Black Sheep. We're going to add Polymerization to hand. But we have a lot going on right now. We have the Keldeo chick. We have the... Oh, what is this? Sinful Archfiends. I guess they're going to... Okay, they can't summon the same as the types we already have. So, if we have rituals, we can't summon rituals. If we have synchros, we can't summon synchros. Okay, that's fine. So, funny enough, I'm actually going to go into one Xseed, and I'm going to go into one Fusion. So, I'm actually not going into what he wants. I'm actually not going into what he thinks I'm going to go into anyway. We're going to summon Keldeo chick. Activate this effect. So, I guess we can't summon 2 Xseed monsters. But literally, we're just like, we weren't going to do it anyway. We were only going to make one anyway. So we're going to send this. And then we're going to activate Lunalight Wolf. And now we can activate the Yellow Marten. Bounce this back to hand. And now we can special summon this out. And now we can... In this case, I think it's best to go Time Thief Redoer. The cool thing about Time Thief Redoer is they get detached for card effect, which means we can do stuff. So if we detach like Yellow Marten or something... if this card's sent to the graveyard by card effect, add a Lunalight Spell Trap card. That's actually pretty cool. Oh, I just realized how I misplayed last game, too. I should have detached this card, because then I would have searched Lunalight Bottle. That's dumb. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's too late now. I guess we go Polymerization here. And we will fuse into the girl with the short haircut this time, because we do have King of the Swamps. Actually, we can even go into this. Card. All face-up cards in that zone. That's not bad. I guess we can destroy everything in this zone. That's not... Actually, I think I might be going into this. I was going to go into this, but there's no point for that. I think we just go into this. Oh, cancel. I'm not trying to lose this guy. Damn it. Oh, they had to be light monsters. Yeah, monster special in the extra deck. I'm not trying to lose Time Thief for that. Never mind. That would have been cool, but I'm not trying to lose a Time Thief to summon this. It would have been cool because I can pop this out of the column, but I think we just go with the Cat Dancer. We also could go with this dude. Target one monster your opponent controls. They don't have one. We replace the name, original facts, that monster loses. Yeah, this is only good if you summon it going second. I guess we just summon the Cat Dancer because we can potentially bring it back later. Send this, send this. Summon this to the field. And then we can fuse later, I guess, if we really need to. This isn't too shabby. I guess we just go to battle phase. It's not terrible, but this is definitely... Things could have gone a lot better. I guess we still have Triple Tactics to sit on. You know, Forbidden Droplets. At this point, why? Why? What's the point? What do you have? What, you taking a little less damage? For what? What are you sending? Engage? Okay. Okay, you take slightly less damage? Alright, I mean, alright. You give up 2 cards to take... Instead of taking 24, you take 12. Like, okay. Maybe he thinks this card does more than it does. I don't know. All monsters your opponent controls, twice each. I don't... Alright. Yeah, I mean, we... Good enough. Main phase 2. Main phase 2. Nothing else to do. I guess we just passed. It's not the worst. Can't be destroyed by battle. Time Thief always does something. So at least that's good. We're up in card advantage against Sky Strikers, which... This is like a celebration in itself. We can go Time Thief Redoer, hope they don't have a thrust, hope they do not have a thrust. We get a monster. That is extremely unlikely in their deck too, to get a monster. But it's actually not a bad thing because we got a monster and they don't. Monster Reborn. What are they going to go for? Probably one of our monsters. They have nothing. They're going to go for the sheep. The sheep is random. Of all the monsters, why'd you go for the sheep? Is that like a tuner or something? No. This is not the card I would have gone for. Change of Heart. What are they going to target? Yep. They leave me no choice. I have to activate Redoer. Hopefully this is not one of the negate ones. Nope. We have to Yep, detach Yellow Martin. So now I realized, I learned my lesson. You have to detach Yellow Martin, because if you detach it, then you can use its effect. I totally forgot that earlier. I should have known that, but now I can add the Serenade. I guess I can add the bottle. A Lunalite spell trap card. Triple Tactics. He baited me. He baited me with the Triple Tactics. Why did he even set it? Why did he even set the Triple Tactics? Oh my god. And it's over. Just like that. The fun is over. Yep, now they go plus 6. Like, that was the last card I expected it to be. Like, what moron sets the Triple Tactics Talents and just leaves it there? What kind of irresponsible idiot leaves the Triple Tactics Talents just face down on the board? It's like a totally unusable card on your opponent's turn. Let me just set it. Half of everybody's running a mystical, well, against us, yeah, Mystical Space Typhoon, but half of everyone's running a Harpy's Feather Dust, so let me just set it. You know, it won't, who cares if it survives? It won't come up later. And now, we had this guy beat. We had this guy absolutely beat. His game was wrapped up. We had this guy beat. When you misplay, it's one thing, but when this kind of stuff happens, it's just like, I had this guy finished. He was done. And then this happened. And he's going to add Mech, Sky, Widow Anchor, and then draw a random card. Which will be better than the card he adds. Yep, that's what I said exactly. That's the random card that he drew. Man, he's going to link my monster away for free. He's going to summon a Zeke. And banish his own card. That was an optional effect. Shizuku. And then, if it doesn't even attack me. Doesn't even attack me. I swear to you, Sky Strikers never ceases to make me hate them more. Every time I play them, I hate them more and more and more every single time. Like, who the hell just sits the Triple Tactics Talents for no reason whatsoever? Who does that? And then, of course, he mills just enough spells to make me 1500 attack, which makes me unable to get over his monster. Why not? Okay, so we'll activate this. We get a spell card. I guess we can draw. Might as well activate this. We don't have any other plays right now. But by milling this, I'm actually making his monster even more attack, which is bad for me. And then what sucks here is he's going to take this, but he searched another one. So it's going to go back to us, but by the time we can use it again, he negated it. He's going to be able to negate it. Triple Tactics. Maybe I should set my Triple Tactics. This doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything right now either. But I might as well set it because he might destroy it and then it could actually do something. So I guess we just end phase. Yeah, this just sucks. This is negated. He returns his monster. We get our Time Thief finally. But now he's so weak, it's like, why even have him? Alright, so we'll activate this, but obviously he's got, what's it called in hand anyway? Get Raigeki. Guess it's better that we have it than they have it. We have 2 spell cards. Oh, of course. Of course. Well, at least I'm going to use Time Thief Redoer. But, of course, I know what he has in hand, so it doesn't matter if I use Time Thief Redoer. He should have another Widow Anchor, but I guess maybe he's not activating it. Yeah, he's not activating, but he does have another Widow Anchor. By activating this, it's going to force him to set the card, because this won't be on field anymore. At least it shouldn't. Oh, never mind. It is still on field, because it's not like it's a monster effect or anything. I forgot. I have to banish it for that to happen. Alright, he's going to link 2 away. Summon another Sky Striker. Mobilize, engage. Eagle Booster. I haven't seen anybody use Eagle Booster in a while. I guess it's not the worst card ever. It makes something unaffected. There's the other Widow Anchor. Access code. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What's cool is he's going to end up popping our card, which is actually pretty decent because... But the problem is this card is only usable during our main phase. It's not usable during his main phase, so... It is good when it comes back to us because we get to make a rank 4, so that's cool, but the bad part is everything else is kind of the bad part. They have the Eagle Booster to protect this. Access Kotaka. This is what's face down. It's the Eagle Booster. So that is kind of annoying. This Eagle Booster is a problem. So it is actually kind of a cool thing here that we have. We have a cool card in that I would have just made the Silent Honor Arc and taken this, but he's got Eagle Booster face down, so I really can't just do that. I have to come up with an alternative plan here. Maybe, I don't think I have enough things to get to a Crusader Avermax. If I did, that's what I would do. But I don't think I do. Alright, I'm going to try my best here. I'm going to activate the... Can I get 4 monsters? Serenade. This. I can get to 3 monsters. Actually, I can get to 4. I can get to 4 monsters. Okay, I think the play is to make a Crusader Avermax here. I think that's the play. So we activate that. We know they have Eagle Booster face down. I think we discard Triple Tactics because they just don't activate monster effects. Actually, this might be an Ash or something, so I guess I'll discard King of the Swamps. That's probably the better card to discard because I can special this, can summon this, I can summon the one from graveyard, and I'm summoning one from the deck. So I think this King of the Swamps is the card. It's the odd man out. So I think I'll send this and I'll search for... Okay, I don't want to do that. I guess we'll just summon out Lunalight Tiger. Yeah, I think the Crusader Avermax is the play right now. So now we will activate the effect of the Yellow Marten. Send this back to hand. Summon out Yellow Marten from graveyard. Activate the Pendulum Scale, the Tiger. Activate this to summon back. I guess I'll summon Caldeo Chick. Yeah, I'll summon this one back because this will let me send another Yellow Marten if I need to. These Yellow Martens are pretty good. I can activate it, the cost is the send, so that's fine. And I can send, honestly, I can even send like this one, and this one lets me special summon them from graveyard later. Because I will already have a Yellow Marten, but I think Yellow Martens is just good to have in graveyard. So I'll send that, its cost. Its effects are going to be negated anyway, but the fact that matters didn't get negated. We'll summon out, we'll activate this thing. And we'll special summon out Purple Poison. Summon out Yellow Marten, and I think now we have the materials to go into Crusader Avermax. Even though he's got the unaffected thing. We can actually go Crusader Avermax. I mean, we can go with these two, but again, he has the thing that makes him unaffected. Alright, 2 effect monsters, right? Let me make sure I'm not like doing something stupid here. So we'll go with this. And this one. To go into this. And then we will special summon out Geonator Transverser using these two. Alright, and now we will go into Crusader Avermax. We also could have used Brute Enforcer to try and bait out his monster, but I don't think it's particularly necessary. So now we just go battle phase. And we'll attack over the Crusader Avermax. He does have the Eagle Booster, but this doesn't really... It just makes it unaffected, but my effect's not affecting his monster. It's affecting itself, so we'll attack over. Well, I guess we don't attack over. We just do a ton of damage, and we'll end phase. I don't know why he's protected by battle. This lets me search for a Polymerization card at the end phase. I guess I'll just search Polymerization. It's a free card. Why not? I don't know how he'll out this, because a lot of his effects target. I'm sure he'll find something. But a lot of his effects do target. Actually, does this guy target? Oh, never mind. This doesn't target. This destroys and doesn't target, but he's linking it away for some reason. Typhon. So he can detach, but this targets. He literally had the out. He had the out on board. His monster didn't target. He had the out. He had the out on board. You know what's scary about that situation? That's how easy Sky Striker is to play. That's how easy that deck is to play. We had that guy wrapped up, and then all of a sudden he went +9, and we almost lost, and then we barely squeaked it back, and then this guy misplayed, linked away the one, or I guess XYZ'd away the one monster that actually it was the out to the card that we had. That was unbelievable. Okay, here's what our opponent was playing. Unbelievable. What a goofball. The ratios in this deck are a disaster, but I swear to you, they just managed to do this anyway. 2 Ray, 3 Rose. This guy have a crush on Rose or something? Like, what's with the ratios? All around, I mean, Modelfo's Fusion, that's a little outdated, but it's not the worst card in the world. 47 cards. This is a very funny deck. And like I said, his out, I think this is not an out because this targets, so it's not an out. He's 2900 tag, he can't get over us. So even if we can't activate our Flex, he can't get over us. This, I believe, doesn't target. You can banish, destroy 1 card, doesn't target. This was his out to our monster. But he got rid of it. I don't know if there's anything else. Forbidden Droplets isn't out. These are not outs. I think Forbidden Droplets and Triple Tactics are the out in his deck to our monster, other than the monster that he already had on board. Oh, plus this, but Sky Striker can't summon this many monsters that easily. All right, I believe that deserves a little reward. I believe that deserves a reward. Maybe a good card. We'll see what we get, but I believe that deserves a reward. We got a Battle Wasp. Is that generic? Crush Card Virus. This is generic, actually, level 8. Can make 2 attacks during each battle phase. Oh, if it uses Synchro Monsters material, so it's not happening. And then something, when this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, all monsters can lose 1,000. The end of the damage. This isn't terrible. It's not a bad card. Crush Card's mad random. Crystal Bones. That's a decent card, but I mean, we have it, but we just don't have a use for it because we don't have any level 10 synchros. If we had Barone, I'd probably use that, but I don't. And then we have Link Disciple. It's another like good card that I can't say is shitty, but I just can't really use it. We pull a lot of cards that you just look at and you're like, oh, this is good. Can't use it, but it's good, but I can't use it. That's like the phrase of the series. Honestly, there's so many cards that like people wish they had, but you need so many other support cards to make them usable. Great card, literally exactly what I'm talking about. Can't use it. Tearlaments, Heartbreak, Cypher, Transcendosaurus, Meteoros, Valorant Knight, and Alluring Mirror Split. And let's see what this is. Offering to the Snake Deity. I thought it was going to be a royal where I was going to trash it. And then let's see what this does. Okay, this card's not shit. It's actually not shit. This card's decent. It even works a little bit with Dragonic Diagram. We can like pop it with Dragonic Diagram, shuffle back a normal monster, summon it for free. And then its other effect is good. Destroy 2 dinosaurs you control, special summon. Everything, like this card's not terrible. It's the other one, I think it's the level 6 that's really good. This one is just kind of like okay, but this is not a bad card. It's like a much weaker version of Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. It actually looks like Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, like somebody just like took some of the shells off of his armor, but it actually is not a terrible card. Okay, so super randomly, I want to actually see how many dinosaurs we have, because this is like, we have good dinosaur stuff. We actually do, and just keep in mind, we do have the double evolution pill. We have that too, so I don't know why I scrolled that far. Okay, dinosaur, okay. Yeah, we have the double evolution pill on top of all of this stuff. So we do have some. We have Kabazul, we have this guy, that's pretty cool. These are very high rarity. We're never going to complete that deck. It's just impossible. We have these guys. I don't know if they're good or not. It looks like... Oh yeah, isn't this in the OCG art? This guy's like biting him, so I guess he's about to be the victim of a crime. So that's that problem. And then Flower Dino. We have 3 of this, Megalo Smasher X, which is pretty cool. So our normal dinosaurs are actually not bad. Little D, the best. And then we've got Petite Pterodon. We have 1 copy of that. Dark Triceratops. Mega Zolar. I don't know if this is any good. Mighty Dino King Rex. This is good, though. All right, Quatlas is good. Conductor Tyranno is good. It's like we have some interesting cards. This guy's really good, Transcendosaurus. But, you know, he requires, like, the normals. And then we have Oviraptor, which is, like, it's our 3rd dinosaur ever pulled. And then Reprodochus. So our pile is a little underwhelming. The problem with dinosaurs is such a high rarity deck. It's another one that's just, like, I don't think we're ever going to pull enough of it. Like, we do have Evolution Pill, though. All right, so this is the Evolution Pill engine that I was talking about. We have a double Evolution Pill. I think we have the other one, too. It's, like... Where is it? It's this one right here, the Beta Evolution Pill. So we have 2 Evolution Pill cards, and then we have the Coatlas also. So, like, we can search them. It's not too bad. If this card's sent to the graveyard by a card effect, add an Evolution Pill. So now we pulled the guy that can send this to the graveyard. Also, we pulled, like, Raiden, for example, a couple of episodes ago. So maybe we have, like, if we can, like, mill cards, we can maybe get something dinosaur-wise going. We were playing a little dinosaur package a little while ago. But it was, it didn't work out. Like, you know, a lot of these decks are, like, cool. They do work out, but sometimes they don't. Like, once we get past, like, Diamond 3, not Diamond 3. Once we get past, like, Platinum 4, it becomes very difficult for some of these fun decks to really do anything. Okay, we lost the coin flip, which is actually good. Again, I'm playing a going second deck, so losing the coin flip is actually quite a treat. We'll see what our opponent is playing. Lubellion and the boys. So this can be branded or Dragon Link. Or it can be like a Red Eyes deck. It can also be like a Dark Magician deck. It can be like a number of various random things. It's Resonators. Yeah, the Bisteel package can be splashed into a lot of decks. It could be this. It could be the other one, the one with the little Centurion. Like I said, on one hand, Tenpai got hit, which is kind of bad for us. Because Tenpai actually, like, again, this is from a masochist standpoint. And some people, like, kind of get a little agitated with me when I'm like, oh, I like playing against Tenpai. From a masochist standpoint, it's better to play against Tenpai than it is to play against a deck like this. Because if you go second against a deck like this, a lot of the times you just have no shot. Because if they just summon a monster that's like... If they summon that Red Rising dude that's like level 12, and when we activate a monster effect, it banishes all our cards. Like, that guy is so much more difficult to play against than a Chandra or a Hydra. I just, you know, with Chandra, I just wait for them to go to battle phase, Fiendish Chain, and then they have to end. And it's just, that is the end of that. But with like decks like this, when they just produce a board that is totally unbreakable, there's not much I can do. I just don't have the cards to interact with. I have Forbidden Droplets in this hand, but typically it's very difficult to break those kinds of boards. But again, since we're going to be seeing a lot more of these like combo heavy decks, I think it would be, I think it makes sense to bring back. That's such a cool art. That's such a cool animation. He just like goes at you with the thing. Yeah, I think the question of the day, that kind of situation, that those questions should be brought back. Because I had people asking me those for a little while, but I was like, I think I replied to most of them. I was like, I can't really like answer this right now. I'm playing against Tenpai. I'm playing against decks that actually require me to like sit there and interact. But this, I obviously am just like, I'm a spectator just like you guys in a duel like this. Disbatter. Interesting. It actually does hurt with this deck. Unfortunately, he's like scrambling everything too, which is kind of bad. But okay, now he's actually... the problem is I can't set Forbidden Droplets too. That's a little bit of an issue. Abyss is annoying. Yeah, he scrambled everything, which kind of sucks for me. What's crazy is he's comboing off so hard that if he activates a card right here... Well, now this thing's gone. But if he would have activated a card right here, there's a chance that I could have actually used... If he sets a card right here, there's a chance that I can actually use Iron Dragon Tiamaton and pop this row on his turn, which is not bad, especially since he doesn't have any banished cards right now. Neither do I. This negates a spell trap card. This negates a face-up card. So if he sets a card right here, which is very possible in a moment, there's a very good chance that we can actually use Tiamaton on his turn. But the problem with Tiamaton on his turn, he has Hot Red Dragon Archfiend, which can just negate my monster anyway. So I'm probably just going to wait for my turn and then do it. Yeah, I probably will just wait for my turn. Yep, my turn it is. Because I have the Forbidden Droplets and stuff. I think my turn it is. And he's going to add another card. Yeah, I'm going to activate this on my turn. I'm not going to activate this now. But it is good because by this triggering, it maybe scares him a little bit. Because, you know what's crazy? This board actually loses to Nibiru too. This board actually loses to... I could have Nibiru'd him right now, and there's nothing he could have done. Because this can only negate a face-up card. This negates a spell trap card. This negates a monster effect. He has nothing in his banish piles to even shuffle back. So, nothing would have happened there. This board completely would have been shattered with one Nibiru. So, again, this is... Again, I'd rather play against Tenpai, typically. That's not bad, actually. That is not bad. We have a lot of plays to make. So, I think we go for back row. And then we trigger Tiamaton, and then we use Forbidden Droplets, and we send the Lightning Storm to the group. We have a lot of plays. Okay, let's do this. So we're gonna Lightning Storm here. All attack position monsters or spell trap cards? I mean, I guess if it's attack position monsters, we're literally just going for that one dude, but we don't want to do that. We want to go for all spell trap cards, because they're just a little more dangerous. There's a lot more back there. So we'll go for that first. He's going to trigger that. That's expected. That's actually totally expected. We're going to also trigger Iron Dragon Tiamaton. I'm going to trigger him. Again, he doesn't have any responses right now anyway. And I think this is a little complicated. The problem is that Void Ogre Dragon can negate Forbidden Droplets. And then that dude's still going to be negated. But I guess what we can do here... Yeah, because this row is going to get destroyed. Then Void Ogre Dragon's a problem. I guess I can send a monster from hand. Because I can still send this to hand. Oh no, I can send Yellow Martin to hand. Yeah, I can send Yellow Martin to graveyard because I can bring it back for free. Okay, I think we do that. Yeah, we're going to activate this. Forbidden Droplets. And we're going to send Lightning Storm to graveyard and Yellow Martin to graveyard. So we're going to send these two to graveyard, confirm. Okay, so we'll do that. They can't respond with any... They can respond with trap cards, but they can't respond with spells and monsters. So they can't respond with Void Ogre Dragon. Forbidden Droplets, we're going to negate him. This column's getting destroyed anyway. There's really no point to negate either of these. Is there a point to negate this dude? No, this column's getting destroyed anyway. So I think we just negate this dude. But now Tiamaton's going to get summoned. We'll summon him right here. That will be negated. Lightning Storm will resolve, destroying all spawn trap cards. This will trigger, destroying this column. Bestial Baldrake. I mean, it's fine, though. By now, it doesn't matter. Because it's... Yellow Martin. That actually does kind of matter. I mean, we tried. I don't think I'm going to be able to break the board past here. Bestial Baldrake and the Druid Worm. Yeah, this is going to hurt. I mean, at least I'm going to be able to out this guy. He's going to banish his own monster. Yeah, I'm going to be able to out Hot Rad Dragon Archfiend, but that's just definitely not enough. Okay, despite the very valiant effort, I actually don't think that we're going to be able to win this one. We're going to go ahead and add Polymerization. Yeah, that Yellow Martin getting banished actually really hurt. What can I even summon off of this? I mean, this is a Pendulum. Can I banish? It can't use itself, though. Yeah, banish Fusion Materials on the field and in the graveyard. I can't use this because it's going to be in the Pendulum scale. We're one Lunalite monster short of actually doing this. Because I could have summoned this, can't be destroyed by a card effect, and then I could just, like, attack over this and stuff. But... yeah, we're one monster short. One monster short of really accomplishing anything here. I can activate Polymerization again, it's just not doing anything. I think what it wants me to summon is this Venomy dude. But Venomy is just a 2500 attack monster. He's not... I mean, oh, actually, it's not bad. Okay, so I guess we'll summon Venomy dude. We'll go with Polymerization. Summon Venomy dude. Using these two. We're gonna keep fighting. That's the good thing. We'll summon Venomy dude. Oh, actually, Baldrake can deal with Venomy dude. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, honestly, we're fighting a losing battle here, no matter what we do. That'll get banned. Yeah, we're fighting a losing battle because that Venomy dude is 2500 attack. Even if I attack over this next turn, he's got 3 monsters of 2500 attack anyway. There's just, like I said, I would rather play against Tenpai. Like, as a masochist, I would rather play against Tenpai because there's just too many bodies that I have to deal with there. Alright, our opponent actually won the coin flip. Their name is going second, and of course they're not going second. They're playing Caucasian Forest. This is another deck that is, I mean, it's not really like the greatest deck in the world, but compared to us, it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with going second against this deck. Now I figured out why Luna Light Perfume isn't searchable. It's Luna Light Perfume. It's 2 different words. Why they did that, nobody knows. I was wondering, I'm like, wait, why can't I search that? That's Cesspall, a trap card, right? So there's Luna Light, 1 word, and then there's Luna Light. Why they do this stuff, I have no idea. Preparation of rites. Oh, because they're about to get the Magician's Souls. They're about to get Magician's Souls. Magician's Rod. I thought we were playing against White Forest. I did not expect that. Dark Magician with the Dark Magician. What is this stuff back here? I'm shocked a little bit. Okay. Well, unfortunately, Dragoon's another card that just kind of beats us. But actually, we have Swords of Concealing Light, which actually outs Dragoon. That's good. If he summons Dragoon, we have the out. It's right here. Little skull with the three guys in front of it. We have the out to it if we have to deal with it, but we will see. It's going to make Artemis. Yeah, I'm not seeing the synergy with this toy box stuff. Maybe I'll see it in a second. What was the toy box stuff about? Where'd that come from? What was that all about? What was the point of that? Why do you do that? All right, I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, so we're going to summon Keldeo Chick. I wish, and by the way, he has no interruptions, like nothing. Keldeo Chick. Send Yellow Martin. I want to pull 3. I need to pull 2 more of these, not 3. We will... Oh, shoot. Yeah, we'll go with this. Lunalight Wolf. Activate. Send this back. Summon it for free. Now we can activate the effect. Summon Time Thief. We definitely want to use Time Thief always with the Keldeo Chick because she lets us search. I really don't understand the toy engine in this, and they're so high rarity. For him to have used up all of those cards, kind of wild. This searches polymerization, but so does this other card. Okay, we can go into Lunalight right now, or we can go into... Can I summon this guy? Lunalight Cat Dancer plus 1 Lunalight monster. Can I actually use this with if I have King of the Swamps? Can I actually summon this? I'm curious. I think I can, right? That makes sense. Lunalight this is a Lunalight monster, right? Lunalight Wolf. Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, I think I can. I'm going to activate the Lunalight Sheep. Activate, add polymerization. I should be able to, right? Add polymerization. It makes sense to me. I don't see why I shouldn't. We will activate polymerization. Sure, we're going to activate this. I should be able to summon the big one, right? No, again, I can't. That's weird. Is there something I'm not looking at? Is there no substitutions? Oh, must be special summon with the above fusion materials. Okay, that makes sense. So you can't cheat this fusion. Okay. Good to know. So I have to make this first and then fuse again and then make the next one. Okay. And actually now I can't even make this because I don't have 2 Lunalight monsters. So I guess I'm making Starving Venomy Dragon. Because I, again, don't want to get rid of the other stuff. Oh, never mind. I guess I'm not making Starving Venomy Dragon. Dark Monster plus a Pendulum. I guess I'm making one of them. And I can't cancel this. Oh my god. Damn, that sucks. Yep, can't do anything. I guess I have to now. I guess I have to. You misplay, it's a mistake. Alright, so we'll summon this here, and I guess we'll pop this column. I guess I made a mistake. We'll activate this. Move it here. Destroy a card. Yes, we'll destroy those. And I guess we can use... I guess we'll use the Lunalight Perfume Bottle. Why not? We'll grab something back for free. I definitely misplayed there, though, for sure. I could have summoned this thing if I wanted to. Summon Keldeo Chick. Can I activate this? Oh, it's a soft once per turn. So I definitely could have summoned the card I actually wanted to summon. I can still summon the card I want to summon. So we'll activate this effect. We'll send Cat Dancer to the graveyard. This card becomes Cat Dancer. And then we can activate... Can I activate in graveyard or Perfume Bottle? This lets me add. Okay. This is once per turn. I have to pay a little bit closer attention to this stuff, but I can still summon the other one now. So I'll summon the Lunalight Wolf. And I can activate the Lunalight Wolf. So now with Lunalight Wolf, I can actually summon the Panther Dancer. I'll banish the one in graveyard, actually. Why not? And this. Perfect. So I'll banish those two. Again, this is kind of a learning process. I don't know all the cards. That doesn't have a summoning animation. This is like the main card of the deck. Okay, now I guess we just go to battle phase with this. I special summoned. I did everything already, so there's no point to really search anything. I don't think it would benefit anything at this point. Oh, Lunalight Tiger, I guess I can add and then special summon something back. And then I can... Is that game if I summon a monster with 1300 attack back? Is it 1300? 800. Damn it, man. Just shy of where I need to be. Oh, but then I can make a rank 4. But I don't think any of the rank 4s I can make are good enough anyway. Yeah, I can make a rank 4 after this, but like what rank 4 am I going to... I can't get 1300 more attack, can I? Damn it. So close. But we might as well still do it. Okay, we'll do it. Perfume Bottle. Sword of Concealing Light. We're going to search, because it's just good to have. Panther, the Lunalight Tiger. He's just good to have in rotation, so we'll activate that. Activate this. Special summon back Yellow Martin. Summon that back for free. Now we're at 75, just shy of where we need to be. And I think we just go to battle phase first. And we're cutting it close with these attacks. So we'll just attack with these guys. And activate the toy box stuff. Just send that to destroy our monster. Okay, so that's what that does. Add a polymerization. Okay, that's, I guess we can do that. I didn't even know we could do that. That's like, sometimes you discover text on cards you didn't even know. You can special summon this card. Which defenses that have 1,000. This can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each, so at least that's good. We can add that back. So we can now attack over his monster. He's gonna add a toy box card. Okay. I've never seen these cards survive this long, so I'm a little shocked that they have effects. And now I guess we attack over this guy. Go main phase 2. I think we just, unfortunately, I think we just pass on this. We have very little time and I can't do anything else. And this effect applies, that gets destroyed. Oh my god. I actually might lose because of the timer. Alright, I just gotta start spamming this button. 30 seconds on our opponent's turn. The only interruption we really have is this. Anyway, so I took a little while long because this is, I wouldn't say I'm very new to this deck. I'm very new to the fusion version of this deck. I understand what this card does, I understand what this card does, and that's pretty much all. And there's like the Emerald Bird. Those are like the 3 cards, and the Tiger. Everything else I'm totally new to. Oh, Serenade also I know, and the Lunalite Bottle. But literally everything else, I just, they're completely new to me. I've never played the fusion side of this. So I'm like running out of time as I'm reading paragraphs full of cards. I just realized too, I should have activated this card's effect. During the main phase 1, you can activate this effect. I should have activated this card's effect. Because actually what's cool about this card's effect is there's really no reason not to activate it. I 100% should have activated it, but I just assumed that our opponent had nothing on board, so I just didn't activate it. But 100% I should have activated that, because then when he summoned his monster back, could have attacked it twice, did 200 damage each time. I mean, again, not that it would have changed much. I definitely should have done that effect, though. Again, I'm just kind of new to the fusion side of this. Okay, so I kind of see the synergy now. This guy just used Magician Souls to send away the face-down monsters and the face-up card to the toy box. I could see the synergy. I guess you draw 2 cards. It's not the worst thing, I guess. It kind of makes sense. The issue is, like I said, we're kind of sitting ducks now, because he could just link these 2 away, make a Verde Anaconda, make a Dragoon, pop these 2, and just attack for game. At this point, I think we're pretty cooked, assuming he plays correctly. We have solid pendulum scales. Like, we made some cool plays in there, I'm not going to lie. We made some decent plays. But again, I'm very new to the fusion version of this, and when you're trying to figure things out and every effect looks like this, it's tough to... It's tough, yeah. Every effect on these cards is a paragraph. Well, I can't even say a paragraph. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs long on every single card. And then there's different fusion requirements, and then they sneak in lines like this, must be fusion summoned using the above fusion materials. And then they sneak little things like that in, and you're like, oh shit, I can't do that. We out our own Time Thief Redoer. So they're going to fuse into... They can make it dark, gloomy. I don't really see the... they can take our Time Thief. That really sucks. Can take our Time Thief. Hopefully they don't, but they're going to anyway. They can take our Time Thief. You know how many times this has actually happened? It's actually kind of funny. This has happened so many times. Like, if you watch episodes of the show, we have lost our Time Thief so many times. By our opponent just stealing it, using Gloomy, and then they just link it away. They don't even use it anyway. Selene, so I guess we're dealing with an access code talker. More than likely. There's like 3 million spells between us. Actually, 3 there, 1 here, 1 million on the field. There's like a trillion spells in play right now. There's summon back Dark Magician. He's going to be able to banish a card. He should banish Tiger. Nope, he's going to banish this. This is already negated. It can be destroyed by battle. It doesn't even matter all that much. The Tiger is actually the real thing that hurts, that can negatively impact him, because I have Keldeo Chick and I have the Tiger and I have like mad plays. But then again, he could just win this. Like, I don't know. He's doing so much. He really is. Like, this guy's doing so many plays, but the board's not really changing here. He's gonna link away again. Access Code Talker. I mean, we saw Access Code Talker coming. He's a Royal Rare. He's another easy Royal Rare. There's certain Royal Rares that are kind of easy. Every single year, they come out with those packs that have certain, like, guaranteed Royals, and he's always in those packs. So, I wouldn't say, like, he's outrageously easy, but he's, like, easier than, like, a random archetypal one. Same thing with, like, Dark Magician Circle. This one, everyone gets for free. He destroyed the one that he shouldn't have destroyed, but he has more pops anyway. He has a Light, a Dark. I think this is the last one, because he already got the Artemis. So, he should pop this. Doesn't pop it. Okay, so... He popped every card except for the one card that he really should pop, which is this Lunalite Tiger. Now he's going to destroy his own cards. And then they're going to trigger again. I don't know exactly where, but I know because of the Time Thief play. That was a stupid play. But there was probably other plays in there where 1,000,000% I could have played differently and I would have won this game. But I'm not entirely sure because, like I said, the Lunalights I'm not super familiar with. IP Masquerena. Maybe he should have done that before he summoned the Access Code Talker. That's just, you know, maybe. He just keeps like subtracting. He had game a million different ways here. It's like he just keeps reducing it. And it's not like, you know, but I probably had game last turn too, and I messed it up somehow. All right, that doesn't really do anything. I guess is this a hard once per turn? Once per turn. Soft once per turn. Ah, Lunalight Tiger, okay. Soft once per turn. We'll summon back Keldeo Chick. Now the issue is Called by the Grave. Oof, that's not good. Lunalight Tiger, unfortunately, is a level 3. We can't make rank 4s with it. Damn, that sucks bad. That just ended the game. If this card is banished, you can activate this effect. Cards cannot be activated in your opponent's battle phase. It's too bad. Call by the Grave was the card they used, but why not? I'll activate it anyway, even though this is getting negated no matter what. So, yep, that gets negated. Okay, we have Keldeo Chick, but unfortunately, like I said, I don't think there's much that we can do here. Let me look at my extra deck before I scoop, but this I think is wrapped up. I guess we can make Lunalight Cat Dancer. But he's got IP, so yeah, he has IP anyway. So I mean, I guess I can make Lunalight Cat Dancer, but what does that do? This does nothing. This isn't bad, but what am I going to do with it? I can't discard it. I don't have any way to discard it. That Called by the Grave actually really hurt, because I could have made a rank 4 and maybe made like this and scoop this up, maybe, but I don't believe that I have any plays right now. I think, yeah, the Serenade, don't have any other Lunalights. He banished all of them. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything we can do here. Okay, we lost this coin flip, but this hand's not bad at all. Like, at all. This is a pretty decent hand. We have Kashtira Ogre. Lightning Vortex plus Lunalight Serenade Dance is a really good combo. You have Yellow Martin. Unfortunately, we only have one card to search off of the Yellow Martin. I really don't know why they designed this card the way it does. I don't know why it's Luna Space Light Dance. I don't know why they did that. This is actually an ideal situation. We have on our hands, this because they scoop. No, but this is actually pretty good. We had Kashtira Ogre and they bricked, so that's one of the best combos ever, because if they use Kashtira Ogre, you just banish the card that they want to draw. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing before. This is what our previous opponent was playing. They were playing Dark Magician. This is actually a lot of royal rares. This is like Forbidden Droplets. Preparation of Rites is a royal. Apprentice Illusion is a royal. They have both versions of royal rare Dark Magician. Baguska. Access Code Talker. There's a lot of royals in here, actually. Okay, let's open a Master Pack. This one is absolutely not earned. Our opponent just scooped, but we did have a good hand. Probably, in that situation, it was a good shot we win against a lot of different decks. Light Spirit, Watt Fox, Watts. We actually need a lot of ultra rares to even play that. But we have one of the ultra rares. Don't really have, that one wasn't too great. Maybe the Light Diana. And what do we have in here? That pack wasn't terrible. Certainly worse packs out there. Let's see what this is. This is the Agent card. Can't use that. Centurion, Medolce, Promenade. Can't use that. 7 Deadly Sins. Unfortunately, nothing there is usable. Okay, let's open these legacy tickets. Unfortunately, when you try new decks, sometimes you actually open less usable stuff, which that actually does suck. Because, I mean, you get less packs overall. Wow, these are 2, like, niche GOAT era cards. This stops effect damage. And, yeah, you gain life points. This helps you beat burn decks. And then this is really good in decks like with Goblin Attack Force, because it forces everything to attack mode, so you can leave Goblin Attack Force and in something Warrior Lele, you can basically make all of those monsters that change themselves to defense and force them to be left in attack. Like if we were playing Goat, if this was Goat Masochist, that would have been some amazing pulls. Kurama and Utopian Aura. This is an ultra rare. There's an ultra rare that we definitely are looking for. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm just going to hope to see it. That is not it. That almost got me. That was it was an XYZ monster, and I was like, is that it? Finally. It's about to tear up live on camera here. This is not one of the good Predaplants. Okay, so this is not good. This is not good. 3 level 10s. Detach, destroy all spawn trap cards. Your opponent can't activate spawn trap cards in response to this. This could actually maybe be usable, now that I see it. This could maybe be usable in, if you're playing Yubel. Maybe this could be usable in Yubel, but we definitely don't have enough Yubel cards to make this playable whatsoever. The other issue, it says here, you can detach one material from this card, destroy all spawn trap cards. Your opponent can't respond to spawn trap cards. The problem with this effect, it is spell speed 4, but it's not a quick effect. So you could summon this, and then your opponent could go, oh, what does that do? Oh, okay. And then they could just activate their spawn trap cards before you can even commit to that effect. But it can, obviously, that looks like an effect that can catch a lot of people off guard if they don't read fast enough. Aquarium stage is actually not bad. Water monsters can't be destroyed by battle with non-water monsters. Again, it's one of those things, if your opponent doesn't see it. Oh yeah, if this card's into the graveyard, target an aqua monster in your graveyard, special summon it. This card is really not bad. Maybe this can work in our water deck. If we send this to the graveyard with like Forbidden Droplets, we summon a water monster. If we destroy it in some other way, we get to summon a water monster. Another penguin. We have the highest rarity penguin, so every penguin that we pull is closer to a penguin engine. Draco, which is a card, I guess. Yeah, the one we need to pull in terms of ultra rares is Stealth Kraken, Oath of whatever, the giant poop from Conquers Bad Fur Day. I should have read that Oath card. I don't even know what that does. But if it's in the Legacy pack, it probably does something extremely specific. Light Energy, Performa Pal that we already have. Which reminds me, I have to show you guys the Performa Pal, or the Pendulum Pal that we have. Puppet, Giant Germ. What a goofball card. And then we've got Fog King and Manifest, the Infernal General. So unfortunately, not the best pulls. Okay, so I'm definitely taking some requests on pendulums. These are the pendulums that we have. We do have a fairly good pendulum pile. We even have like Chaos Emperor Dragon and stuff like that. We have 2. Don't we? No, we have 1. Something else I mixed it up with. But we have good stuff. We have like Perform Pal, Scroll Acrobat, Joker. I don't think we have enough Zephyrs to really use a Zephyr deck, but we have a lot of decent Perform Pal. We have this dude right here, Infinity, Bambuku. Sure, we have other stuff. Oh, Servant of Endymion. But we definitely have a pretty decent Endymion, like pendulum pile, so we could probably throw something good together. This is actually a tuner. Black Fang Magician is pretty decent. And then we've got Dragon Pulse. If we can figure it out, I think we could probably work a deck out here with the Performa Pal stuff. We shall see, though. I don't know. If you guys give me a suggestion for this, I'll definitely play it. Okay, here's how I look it up. We have Pendulum Spell Trap cards, so I should probably run through these two, but we have some of these. So I should definitely show you guys, because it's tough to build a Pendulum deck without looking at these. But we have like Pendulum Fusion, for example, which could be good. You can fuse with Pendulum Scales. And then, I guess these are the ones that we have. I could have sworn we had more, but we have like Pendulum Area, Echo Oscillation, Pendulum Halt. Stop it. This, we have a lot here. These are the Pendulum cards. Pendulum Switch. I don't know if that's good. Like I said, I don't have a ton of experience with Pendulums, but I would need to definitely practice in a solo mode. But I have some time before the next episode. So if somebody like drops a list, like you don't know what you have here, because people are always telling me, Pendulums, you're missing out. And maybe I'll admit it, maybe I am missing out. But I would need a list, and a list of instructions too, because this is definitely not my area of expertise. La, 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 la.